Assalamu alaikum. Viewers, you are watching VN Point, and I'm here, your host, Sarah Khan. Today, we are hosting a special podcast with a Turkish heartthrob, and I shall introduce you briefly with him. But let me introduce what's the theme of this podcast. Actually, Pakistanis have been great fan of a Turkish series, Diriliş Ertuğrul or Ertuğrul Ghazi, which has been translated in Urdu as well and on aired on state broadcaster of Pakistan television. This 5-season Turkish series features the life of Ertuğrul, who also has a son, Usman I, which later founded Ottoman Empire. And this Ottoman Empire ruled Europe, parts of Europe, parts of Western Asia, parts of North Africa for more than 600 years. So we have this drama, this amazing, incredible, spectacular series, and which is giving like Muslim role models to our youth, to our kids, inspiring our future generations to again reclaim that glory which they achieved, the heights of glory during the Ottoman rule. So related to that Turkish series, we have a special guest in our studio today, Emre Üçtepe, a Turkish actor which played the role of Osman, who later founded the Ottoman Empire and which ruled civilizations for more than 600 years. Such a spectacular drama series. How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Welcome to Pakistan.
Thank you so much.
Hoş geldiniz.
Eyvallah. Hoş bulduk. Hoş bulduk.
Thank you so much for coming. By the way, do you know you are a heartthrob here in Pakistan as well? Like you got immense, huge domestic viewership here in Pakistan as well. Did you had this idea in your mind that you are going to be a global icon?
Actually, I'm so happy to be in Pakistan. It's just a small, but in the future I will plan to come here, inshallah, for more days. And in the beginning, Ertuğrul was a local project for Turkish people, but then because of some similar things with Pakistani history and Turkish history, so it has a huge effect.
Because Ottoman Empire resonates with entire Muslim world.
Absolutely, that's right.
So, Ertuğrul was basically a local project, but it later became a global project. And now, what are you expecting? Like you got stardom here in Pakistan as well. Were you expecting this much stardom here in Pakistan as well?
I mean, by saying that it was a local project, I didn't mean that it didn't make for the abroad. I mean, Ertuğrul is a special project that really we tried to make from our hearts, not for money or other things. So that's why we always cared how we do things naturally, but not like green screens or other things, because all of them was real. So the acting, yes, it's part of it, but I can say that most of the actors in the shooting area, we lived like we were in the
just like
back
family.
in time. Just like family, yes.
All right, so but tell us about your character, Usman. Like when the producer first showed you the script of this series and your character, Usman, what were you thinking about it?
So it was interesting story, Osman, for me, because I was also watching Ertuğrul simultaneously, and
because it got 5 seasons.
Yes.
And you were working for the season number?
5.
Wow.
Yes, young Osman only played at season 5, and we were watching Osman, and we thought maybe we could join this big project. So we searched, and we saw the Osman characters, and we always try to learn about Osman, how he thinks, how he do stuff, and the most important things when it comes to acting is the role should be like you. I mean, Osman is more darker skin, more long hair, more dark.
You have to cast yourself in order to suit with that character.
Absolutely, that's right.
So, did you work on yourself in that regard to suit, to fit in that character?
I cannot say that I worked especially. It was more like luck. So it's my personality and Osman has
coincided basically.
Yes.
There was convergence of personalities between Usman and you.
Yes, it was more luck than I tried.
That's such a fantastic coincidence. By the way, Usman characterizes a fantastic Muslim character because usually Muslim youth idealizes fictional characters, fictional superheroes. But
Yes.
now they had a real life Muslim hero.
Absolutely.
So, what was the impact upon kids? What message did it transfer to our kids, Muslim youth?
I mean, it was one of the most impactful things, especially in Turkey and the other Muslim communities as well. Young children and as well the adult people, they try to learn more about their history because of the series. So young, as you say, young children are playing with swords and saying that I am Osman, I am Ertuğrul, so I should make good stuff. So it's really good to see that.
And like it must be adventurous because playing with swords and then bows and arrows and horse riding and stuff like
Yes.
that. Do you remember any special incident which happened during the shooting of this drama?
Incident.
Yeah,
So
which is very special, or it might be an accident as well, but you remember that and that's very close to your heart.
yeah. So in the shooting area, yes, it's all of them is real. We shooting in the jungle, so incidents are always happening, but not big. So because the team always trying to be uh, cautious about not to incident.
All
So
right, all right.
uh,
So you were prepared. You were mentally very much prepared that nothing could be happen at any moment. You were prepared.
yes,
You were
absolutely.
battle ready, basically.
Astaghfirullah.
So it was a battle as well because you were characterizing, you were playing the role of a Muslim superhero.
Yes.
And it was not a fictional character. So were you
Absolutely.
reading historical books as well, historical novels as well? Were you consulting libraries in order to play this role?
Absolutely. Before playing Osman, I read probably 10 or 15 book about him to
Wow.
learn his mindset. So it's important for an actor to learn more. And during the shooting, it took approximately 9 months. So always I tried to be like him as a mindset.
So you were constantly reading as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Reading and acting, these were going like parallel.
Yes, and we were talking with the professors, history professors, and how I should act Osman. They were telling me do this because he was like this, and not just reading, but completely searching with a multiple way. So it's important, I think.
So, how do you see future collaboration between Pakistan and Turkey to produce such joint broadcast which can cater both Turkish audience as well and local Pakistani audience as well? And would you be part of those productions? Would you love to be part of those productions?
Definitely, I would love to. And we were in ISPR recently, so we talked about this in the future of Pakistan and Turkey media collaboration in the future, inshallah. Pakistani people love Turkish drama. We love Pakistani people. So actually, we have some common project like Salahaddin Ayyubi. So it's a Pakistani Turkish common project. And in the future, I believe it will be more other project. And also, we don't have only historical projects in Turkey. We have projects like more
Local projects as well, which have potential to become global project in the
Absolutely.
future. Yes,
Absolutely.
yes, yes. So Turkish drama industry is very refined. Like we have seen that it's a complete science. You go by books, historical scriptures, consulting professors and
Yes.
stuff like that, and then acting schools. But here in Pakistan, the culture is very different. The acting culture, the drama industry, it thrives on a different culture. So, do you see there will be like cultural interchange as well, exchange of values, exchange of culture, and some exchange of techniques as well?
That will be perfect if it's possible because cultures are really important when it comes to sharing, yeah, right? So we have to take stuffs important. We have to give stuffs important. So I am not sure. I don't have details about the Pakistani movie cultures, but in Turkey, yes, as you said, we do like this, and in the future, maybe with collaborating with Pakistan, I believe we can learn something each other.
So, before visiting Pakistan, what was your perspective about Pakistani people or Pakistani like landscape or Pakistani society? What was your perspective without visiting Pakistan?
Actually, when I go abroad, I met lots of Pakistani people, but outside of Pakistan.
All right.
So, like in United States or in England, they always talk about Pakistan. So I always wondered how Pakistan is.
And
But
there is huge Pakistani diaspora living in Turkey right now.
yes, that's
And
right.
they are part of Turkey society. They are contributing well towards Turkey society as well. So can we see such a Turkish diaspora living in Pakistan as well in future?
Inshallah, I hope so. I hope so.
And would you love to settle in Pakistan as well?
Definitely, that will be a cool idea to do. Uh,
Provided you are doing some the projects, like huge number of projects here in Pakistan.
yeah, when it comes to shooting, it takes too many months or maybe years. So for Ertuğrul, for example,
It was 5 season series.
it's equivalent of 5 years.
Oh my
so it's a
God,
long
yeah,
time.
long time.
So when in the future, if we do a project in Pakistan, inshallah, of course I have to live here. So that will be a cool idea.
So, what do you suggest? Like, what should be the theme, or what should be the central idea of that project, which Pakistan and Turkey should definitely work in future? Like, what's in your mind?
Actually, I have lots of ideas.
The most perfect idea which you want to share with our audience.
That's a good question, but in the media sector, it wouldn't be so convenient to share the ideas.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Uh,
Because there might be copyright infringement as well. Yeah, absolutely,
I
absolutely.
can say, yeah.
But broadly, what do you think? It must be either historical or fictional, or it should be based on fraternal Pak-Turkey friendship ties. What should it be all about? Just the theme.
as I said before, I'm just coming from ISPR. We talk about the army movie stuff like this. So it has a huge potential, by the way. I believe that because in Turkey we have some projects that based on more diplomatic things. So
And strategic cooperation.
absolutely, that's the correct way. So I believe Pakistan and Turkey could do really cool stuff on this topic, but we will see inshallah in the future.
So, as about Pak-Turkey strategic fraternal ties, we have seen that military-to-military ties have been central to these brotherly countries. What do you see? Like, what could be the main idea of any such broadcast that both armies operating with each other, cooperating with each other,
Absolutely, that's
or
the idea.
that's the idea basically.
Yes.
So, would you like to act in that kind of series as well? Because your Usman identity, your identity as Usman, it resonated very closely with Pakistani audience. So, how will you cast yourself in new theme?
Actually, yes, I would love to attend if I can find the opportunity. As Osman, as you know, Osman is more like a soldier type of character, right? You know, he was the emperor.
Yes,
So,
the founder of Ottoman Empire,
absolutely.
and which lasted for more than 600 years.
Yes. It's a huge.
It's
emperor.
such a spectacular achievement for entire Muslim world, basically, because it left indelible mark upon Muslim civilization. So, as far as the hospitality of Pakistanis is concerned, how do you find Pakistanis? Like, what's special about their hospitality?
I'm just here for a couple of days, but even though it's a small trip, they really say lots of kind words to me when I met with people on the streets. So I just went to.
People are recognizing you in the streets?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, this time was a little bit smaller trip, but in the future, inshallah, if I find the way to come here, it will be more long. So. It will be. We might do a couple of events, inshallah. In the
Well,
future.
all right, couple of events here in Pakistan.
Yes, inshallah.
In metropolitan cities here.
Yeah, might be, probably.
All right. So, as far as hospitality is concerned, we all know that Istanbul in Turkey is the best tourist destination for entire world. But as far as tourist potential of Pakistan, how do you see Pakistan as a tourist destination?
In ISPR, they showed me lots of beautiful places of Pakistan. So Pakistan has really different kind of touristic places that I believe people should know. So media is important stuff here. So if media works proper and
Project
in a
it
good
properly.
project, yes, I believe Pakistan potential could be more recognizable.
So, you have only visited the capital Islamabad or any other city as well?
Islamabad and Muzaffarabad.
And Muzaffarabad. All right. So, what's your favorite place here in Islamabad, the capital?
Favorite place.
Or do you just like the scenery, the picturesque scenes of the capital, or the greenery, the mountains, and
Yes.
the environment? Or is there any special place here which is very close to your heart and you would love to visit that place again?
I mean, it wouldn't be so convenient to answer because I don't know too much the names of the place.
Okay,
places,
okay,
so-
okay. The names of the place. Yeah. That's confusing for you. Yes, yes, yeah. So it has been fantastic talking to you because you are speaking your heart and you are sharing your experiences with the Pakistani audiences. And at the end, definitely, Pak-Turkey fraternal ties last deeper than this conversation. We all know that. So your special message for Pakistani audience, your Pakistani fans?
So I really thankful to all of the interest from Pakistani people. So they always text me lots of good message on the social media to me. So I always tell, and I will always tell this, Pak Türk Dosti Zindabad. Thank you so much for everything, for your hospitality. I always expect you to Istanbul, to Turkey. And inshallah in the future we would like to collaborate lots of projects, inshallah.
So, on this stunning note, we are concluding today's session. Thank you so much for your time and your candid conversation with us. Like Pakistan, Turkey have been a fraternal, brotherly relationship, had brotherly ties since years, since centuries, because Islam and Islamic civilization has been the most unifying point between these two countries, these two brotherly countries. And now, since 2012, many Turkish soap operas have made their way into Pakistani television industry, paving way for more people-to-people contact, more rich cultural ties, and also precursor of public diplomacy. And now it's also translated into more efficient, more robust strategic ties. And we hope that future joint collaboration between Pakistan and Turkey media industry will help combat Islamophobia, misinformation, and the misconception about Muslim world. Thank you so much.